up and down, and they also move in and out. Now, before anybody gets upset, this is not nitpicking, it's simply pointing out the differences between this and other vehicles. Below this seatbelt arrangement, we do have fabric right along here on this B-pillar, but we do have hard plastics below that, and you will find more hard plastics in this cabin than you will in a 5 Series or an E-Class. Over on the door, it's all soft touch plastics, and that soft touch plastics all the way up here, all the way down to the bottom of the door. We have a stitched pleather armrest right here and a perforated pleather door insert right there. This is real aluminum trim in the upper level trims of the Genesis, and this is also real wood trim in the upper level trims of the Genesis. Base models get faux metal trim and a different trim right along here. This is sort of an open pore trim, so it's a little bit different than you'll find in your average luxury car where they tend to be very highly varnished. This is sort of a very natural finish right here. If we move over to the dashboard, you can really see the detail in this wood grain. It has a very nice 3D sort of feel to it. You can really see these open pores right here in the design. People did ask me to point out quality differences between this and the other luxury level competitors, and here you will find a few little differences. We find seams right there that don't quite match. However, every other seam in this car is exquisite. So if you take a look at these seams along the metal trim and the wood trim right here, these are exquisite. Same thing going on up here for the injection molded dashboard and the wood trim. Everything fits very well, but the door seams and the dashboard seams don't align quite right. I'm not sure if that's by design or by accident, but either way, people did ask me to point that out. Moving down the dashboard, we have a large glove box right here, which is very easily able to accommodate a tablet computer like that. With this extraordinarily large Genesis instruction manual, fits there easily as well. The dashboard overall reminds me a decent amount of the Jaguar FX and perhaps a little bit of Lincoln. This is sort of what I think that the Lincoln Town Car could have been if it had been redesigned properly. Up here we have a center channel speaker on our model. We have the 9.2-inch LCD navigation system. An 8-inch LCD navigation system is standard in the Genesis. We get a 9.2-inch LCD as part of certain option packages. If you want to know more about this standard navigation system, go ahead and click that button at the bottom of your screen and be taken on over to that particular video. Over here we also have standard keyless entry and keyless go. That's not standard in a wide variety of luxury or near luxury options. Dual zone climate control right over here. We don't get the option of 3 or 4 zone climate control in the Genesis at any price. Down below this we have the buttons for that infotainment and navigation system. We have a single slot optical player right here. This button turns on and off that screen. 2 knob, power and volume knob, direct access buttons, and then below this little port right here you will see the SD card for the mapping database in the system. Moving down the dashboard, we have a sliding compartment right here that opens to reveal your auxiliary input, USB input. We have a single USB input in this particular vehicle, 12-volt power outlet right there that's rated for 180 watts, and then another 180 watt 12-volt power outlet right there. This compartment is large enough that you can insert your decently sized smartphone and the cable all right in there, and then close the lid on them so that way you don't have to see them in the car. Unlike some of the others, this Hyundai uses a standard gear shift